welcome to another video on my guide on how to survive university, and today I'm going to talk about how to study hard to get the best possible grade you could get during university. So I'm just going to give you a few tips and advice and my personal experience on how I've handled essays, deadlines, group work, presentations, etc, etc. So my course is all based on assignments, essays, presentations, group work, etc. So I don't have to do no sorry, I keep doing that. I don't have to do no exams, which is good because I was very shit at exams in college, in secondary school. I'm just not good at being under pressure, like having to write like pages and pages of paragraphs on one question. Like, I'm not good with that in like a certain amount of time, to be honest. I'd rather be able to write something down and be able to go back to it and like make sure it's okay and etc etc. So I was kind of happy that I didn't have to deal with the stress of exams and studying. So okay, even though it's all assignments and written essays and etc, it's still a lot of work and a lot of hard work as well, because at the end of the day you got to be able to pass, get a decent grade to pass the essays and etc. And with uni, it starts with 4E, so 4E is a pass, and then it goes 50, 60, 70, 80, and 80 is basically a first. So obviously that's what everybody tries to aim for, but you know, after like as you keep doing essays and assignments and presentations, you realize what you need to do better and what you need to stop doing to get a better mark for the next one. Every module, I do like 2 essays. Either it's an essay or a presentation, or an essay and a portfolio, or an essay and a group work, etc. So I do a mixture of a bit of everything. I'm not a fan of group work and I'm not a fan of presentations, but I did learn that presentations and group work are very beneficial for you and for everybody in the future, because in your chosen career you might have to work as a team, or you might have to deliver presentations to like people, etc etc. So university is a good way of kind of helping you gain that kind of experience, and it kind of helped build my confidence of talking out to people, which I'm still focusing now, building now, because I'm still not 100% confident at speaking directly at people with all eyes on me, and do you know what I mean? So I'm still in the process of building it up. Essays now, okay, I think the minimum essay I've ever done is 1,000, and the maximum I'm doing now is 8,000, which is my dissertation. At first, when I heard 2,000 word essays, or 2,500 or 3,000 word essays or 4,000 word essays, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot to write. And then they give you like maybe like a month or two, a month and a half or two just to do that essay, and it's like, oh, like how are you gonna have the time on top of doing other essays, etc etc. So when I first like got that, I was a bit like, oh damn, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was panicking, I was stressing, I was pulling my hair out, I was complaining to people, I was having a breakdown, I was the whole shebang. I was doing the whole shebang. But after a while, I learned reading is necessary. Like, you have to make sure you read, because if you don't read, when it comes to starting your essays, you're not going to know how to start or what to write about, etc etc. So in my first year, I didn't do much reading. I just used to do the reading that they told you you're meant to do. I thought it wasn't really like, you know, useful. It's mainly based on your work. But then as I got to second year, I was still kind of doing the same thing I was doing in first year. I wasn't doing a lot of reading or referencing, etc etc, backing up my points with like theories and other people's work. So I thought to myself, why am I still getting the same grades? Like, I'm not moving any higher. I used to just get like 50, 60. I used to always get them like kind of marks. I'm like, why am I always staying at the same position? Why am I not moving upward? And then I started to read, like take my module leaders comments into consideration. So they said make sure you reference, make sure you do a lot of reading, etc. So once I got to second year, I started to do a bit more reading. Not as much as I meant to, but I started to do a bit more. Now when it came to third year, now I realized, okay, when they gave us the dissertation, I realized, damn, I need to do a lot of reading to be able to fill up my dissertation. So yeah, like I've learned that reading is very important, and it makes it easier for you to start your essays, and it makes it easier for you know what to write in your essays. To be honest, all this reading, like some days, yeah, I have to read like 5-6 books. Sometimes I don't have time, and then I have to bring them back to the library. Like I've got a scenario now. Well, I've had this book for like 3-4 weeks now. I've kept on renewing it, and now I couldn't renew it no more, and I had to bring it back. And I was like, oh shit, but I wasn't even halfway through the book yet, to be honest. But I had to end up bringing it back. But that's the issue, to be honest. It's like the amount of reading you've got to do on top of doing other essays and other practical work. It's a lot of stress. But to be honest, someone told me just keep ahead. Once you keep ahead, you'll be okay, and it makes sense. Yeah, practical work. So I've got to like create websites and create videos and kind of do kind of practical based stuff that I'll have to probably do in the future when I get a job. So yeah, so one I'm doing now is multimedia. So I'm creating a website, and I'm creating videos, and I'm editing pictures, and I really like this type of practical based work because it allows me to use my creativity and produce something really good that I can show people, which I prefer than writing. I hate writing. I prefer to just put all my work out onto a project and to show you what I'm capable of, not based on writing. Ugh. But it has to be done. Essays. I advise everybody to at least get the essay started sooner rather than later. Even though you might have like 1,000 word or 2,000 words, you'd be like, yeah, some people can do 2,000 words in like 2 days. But I advise people to try and get it started from early, even if that means reading or even writing an essay plan. So write down a structure of what you're going to put in your essays, how you're going to structure it. It's just a starting point. So at least when you know you're starting your essay, it's not an issue. Because yes, deadlines. I was like, deadlines. So my aim is, what I do is I try to get all my essays or practical work or presentations or group work, etc. done at least a week before my deadline. So within that week before my deadline, I can do all my proofreading, correcting, bibliography, make sure my references are correct, etc., etc. Because all those little things like your bibliography, your grammar, your referencing, those all count towards your mark. And if you like slip up in any of those little parts, you can lose like at least you can lose quite a few marks, which is not good, because then those few marks could take you from like a 2-2 to a 2-1 or to a high 2-1 or to a first. So module leaders used to say to me in second year and in third year also, the more you put in, the more you get out. So the more work you put into your essays or into your exam or to your studying or into your reading, into your presentation, group work, the more you'll get out of it. So at the end of the day, if you put in average work, in average like effort into your essays or to your work, you're gonna get an average grade. If you put in enough work and enough effort, you will get a good grade that you might have never expected. At the end of the day, you're here for yourself, and you're here to get the best possible grade you can get. Anyone can get a high 2-1 or a first. Trust me, anyone can do it. You do a course that you know it's good, that works with your skills that you already have, and also skills that new skills that you can learn and build upon. So yeah, and make sure you do something that you enjoy doing, because if you don't do a course that you don't enjoy, you're gonna struggle and you're not gonna get through easily. So make sure you do something that you enjoy. I hope what I've told you guys, or the experience I've given you, my personal experience on studying essays and deadlines, is useful to you guys. And I hope you guys, if whether you're in university or going to university, get the best grade you possibly can get. So believe in yourself and do your best. Yeah? Alright then, bye guys. Here, sorry. I want to be able to accomplish university with the best grade, and I want to prove to everyone, you know, if I can do it, so can you do it.